K1, good morning. Today is Tuesday. We're going to learn about oceans and ocean animals this week. So first, we're going to learn about oceans. Then we'll learn about the letter U, pronounced and next, we will learn about ocean animals. So are you ready to learn today? Great. So, oceans. What are the bodies of water? So the ocean is the biggest part of water on the whole planet. Oceans, there is more water on the planet Earth than there is land. Small bodies of water, you have puddles. So when it's raining, like it was raining on Sunday, you have puddles on the ground. Then you have ponds. Some of you may have ponds at home where it's a very small body of water and you have some fish in it. You have a lake. Songkhla has a Songkhla lake. Yala has a lake. It's a big body of water that is freshwater. Then you have a river, which is usually long and winding, and it eventually ends up emptying into the sea. The sea is another word for ocean. The largest body of water on Earth is the ocean. If you look at this picture of planet Earth, you can see that there is more water, the blue part, than there is land. There are 5 oceans on our planet. The Pacific Ocean, this is the Pacific Ocean, which is the east of Asia and the west of United States and South America, North America and South America. The Atlantic, which is the ocean between North America, Europe, and Africa. The Indian Ocean, which is under India. The Southern Ocean, which is the south, the bottom of the planet. And the Arctic Ocean. The Arctic is this light blue water that is next to Antarctica. Oceans cover over 70% of the Earth's surface. So if you look at this pie chart, it looks like a pie. This blue part is salt water, the ocean. So that's how much salt water there is on the planet compared to fresh water or land. What can we find in the ocean? You can find all kinds of things in the ocean, like plants and animals, as well as little fishies. The ocean is also used to transport things through boats. So, remember we learned about boats? What kind of boat is this? It's a very big ship, or we call it a cruise. Some other forms of transportation is cargo ships, where they take lots of big boxes made of metal that are filled with objects and things for other countries. The Pacific Ocean, like I said, is between the Americas and Asia and Australia. Did you know that the size of the Pacific Ocean is bigger than all of the continents put together? So if you put all of the land in the world and you mush them all together in a big group, there's more water and more space in the Pacific Ocean than there would be if you put all the countries, Africa, Asia, the Americas together. And it is so deep, the Pacific Ocean is so deep. It is deeper than the tallest mountain in the world, which is Mount Everest. So, you see this green part right here? This is called the Mariana Trench. It is the deepest part of the world, and it goes all the way down. The deepest we can go is 35,767 feet. So it is that deep. In Mount Everest, this is a picture of a mountain, it's the tallest mountain in the world. So the ocean is deeper than how tall the tallest mountain is in the world. The highest point on the Earth's surface is Mount Everest. It's about 8,848 meters. But the deepest part of the ocean, which is called the Mariana Trench, is 11,033 meters deep. Wow. Most of the volcanoes, basically about 75% on Earth, are located in the Pacific Ocean. They are called the Ring of Fire. Have you ever seen a volcano? I hope you don't. But a volcano is basically, it looks kind of like a mountain with lava coming out of it. Because of this ring of fire, there are a lot of earthquakes that can happen in the ocean that result in tsunamis, which are big waves that crash onto land that can create terrible destruction. So here you can see the drop off from shallow water, which is water you can walk in, to deep water. That is the Mariana Trench. Atlantic Ocean is half the size of the Pacific Ocean. I've gone swimming in the Atlantic Ocean because the ocean is only 3 hours away from my city back home in the United States. So we have a picture of a shark and an orca whale. At the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean rests in peace the most famous ship of all time, the Titanic. The Titanic was a ship that went sailing and the captain drove it too fast and they hit an iceberg. And when they hit the iceberg, an iceberg is a big chunk of ice in the water, the ship started taking on water and eventually sunk. So this is a picture of the Titanic now. This is a picture of the Titanic what it looked like when it was built. The Indian Ocean is the ocean that we go swimming in when you go to Songkhla Beach. These are whale sharks, and this is the big blue whale. The Southern Ocean is the world's 4th largest ocean. It is the only ocean that goes all the way around the globe. It's in the South Pole and Antarctica. Parts of the ocean freeze in the winter, making icebergs, and it's very windy and cold. So penguins, polar bears, and whales and seals live there. You also have the Arctic Ocean located around the North Pole. So I made a mistake earlier. The Arctic Ocean is in the north at the top of the planet, at the south. What causes making the waves to foam? Wind. So if it is very windy, there would be a lot of waves chopping and crashing against each other. This is a picture of how tides flow. The tide, meaning how the water goes back and forth onto the land, is controlled by gravity, by the moon. So if the water is low and far away from the land, it's low tide. But if there are lots of waves coming in and there's more water coming onto the land, and if you walk out and it gets deep quickly, it is high tide. So that's what we have for oceans. What have you learned about oceans? Have you gone swimming in the ocean before? Yeah? Me too. Okay, so let me move on and teach you about the letter A. We have the letter U. Can you say U? Just like you. But we pronounce it A. Can you repeat A? Good. Repeat some words after me. Umbrella. Under. Upset. One more time. Umbrella. Under. Upset. Good job. I want you to trace the letter U. Hopefully at some point you will have watched the videos on tracing the letter U. If not, I want you to pause the video here and watch the letters U of the YouTube videos that I sent you on how to pronounce letter U as well as write the letter U. I'll give you a minute. Okay, welcome back. So, what you're going to have to do is trace the letter U. How are you going to trace the letter U? Let me show you. So, put your finger up in the air. Up. Up. Down. So you go up, down, up, down. So you make a U, down. So, start at the top, go down, come back up, come back down. Good job. For a big U, you don't need to make this line. For a small U, you need to make the line. So, let me show you how to make a big U and then a little U. Up, down, up. Up, down, up. For a little U, up, down, up, down. Again, up, down, up, down. There you go. Now I want you to try tracing the letter U on your worksheet. Have fun. Okay, last but not least, I want you to work on this worksheet. What do you do with this worksheet? You can order, I can order numbers 3 to 5. So you should have a sheet that looks like this. And you have the numbers 3, 1, 4, 2, 5. Now, you have to cut them out. So I cut them out over here. Let's count 5, 1, 4, 2, 3. So now what you need to do is put them in the right order. So I'm going to take number 1, put it in the first box over here. What comes after 1? 2. So let me count. 1, 2. What comes after 2? 3. 1, 2, 3. What comes after 3? 4. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. What comes after 4? 5. That's right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then glue them or tape them into place. There you have it. That's what you have to do today. See ya.